everyone, I'm Teacher Al. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to study again how to solve distance problem grade 7. Okay, the first problem, Lorna and Peter are 16 kilometers apart and are walking towards each other. If Lorna is walking at a rate of 3 kilometers per hour and Peter at 5 kilometers per hour, and how many hours will they meet? Okay. Our solution, we have to pick up first the given. The distance is 16 kilometers. For Lorna, we have 3 kilometers per hour the rate, and for Peter is 5 kilometers per hour. And we have to use the formula D equals rate times time. This is the constant formula, the uniform formula. When we say uniform formula, uniform motion, meaning to say this speed is constant. Okay, equation 1, D equals the distance travel of Lorna and D2 is the distance travel of Peter. So we have to solve the equation. D equals D of Lorna distance plus the distance of Peter. And the given distance is 16 kilometers. You have to copy that. Then substitute to D and equals to, for distance of Lorna, remember we have D equals RT. So the rate of Lorna is 3 kilometers per hour times T. So that's why it becomes 3T. Plus the rate of Peter, we have 5 kilometers per hour times T. So that's why it becomes 5T. Then we have to simplify. We're going to add or combine like terms. 3T plus 5T equals 8T. And just copy only the 16. And now we're going to divide both sides by 8. So it becomes now 16 divided by 8 equals 2. And 8 divided by 8 equals T. So our time equals to 2 hours. So we are going to check D equals D sub 1 plus D sub 2. D 16 equals 3 times 2 plus 5 times 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. 5 times 2 is 10. So 16 equals 6 and so it becomes 3 equation now. So therefore our answer is correct. Our complete answer, Lorna and Peter, they meet in 2 hours. Okay, the second problem, bus number 1 and bus number 2 will leave from the respective station at 8 a.m. Bus number 1 will head north at a rate of 50 kilometers per hour and bus number 2 south at 80 kilometers per hour. At what time will the two buses be 390 kilometers apart? Our solution given, bus number 1, 50 kilometers per hour the rate. Bus number 2, the rate is 60 kilometers per hour. And the distance covered is 390 kilometers. Our formula, D equals RT. Equation, we have D equals D for bus 1, the distance, and plus the distance of bus 2. And solve the equation, we have to D equals D, the first bus distance and the second bus distance. Okay, the distance covered is 390 equals to the distance of bus, we have RT. So the rate of the first bus is 50 times T plus the rate of the second bus is 80 times T. Then our next step is to combine like terms. 50T plus 80T equals 130T. And 390 just only copy, and we have to divide it both sides by 130. So 390 divided by 130 equals 3. And 130t divided by 130 equals t. So therefore the time is equals to 3 hours. We have to check. Distance is 390. Distance of the first bus 550 times 3 plus the distance of the second bus is 80 times 3. So 50 times 3 equals 150 and 80 times 3 equals 280. So 390 equals 390. So therefore the equation is balanced. We can say that our answer is correct. Today's problem, part 3, grade 7. Marla is 20 years older than Raul. In 6 years, Marla age will be twice Raul age now. How old are they 6 years from now? If we're going to determine the problem or analyze the problem is asking for the future years. And our solution now is representation. Let x be the present age of Raul, x plus 20 be the present age of Marla, and we have to consider the future years. The future years is 6 years from now. Future years we're going to add to the present age. The age of Raul is x plus 6 because we're going to add to the present age of Raul, the 6 years. Age of Marla is x plus 20 plus 6 equals to x plus 26. So we're going to simplify, or equivalent to x plus 26 now, the age of Marla and the future years. And we have also to consider the other relationship is stated in the problem that Marla age will be twice Raul age. Okay, so our Marla equals to 2, the sum of x and 6. Okay, our equation now is x plus 26 equals 2x plus 6, and we're going to solve it. Becomes x plus 26 plus, we will use the distributive property, 2 times x equals 2x, and 2 times 6 equals 12. Then we're going to transpose the variable to the left side of the equation and the constant to the right side of the equation. Now we're going to transpose 2x to the left side. It becomes now x negative 2x equals, bring down 12, then 26 transpose to the right side of the equation becomes negative 26, and we're going to simplify now. X minus 2x equals negative x, then 12 minus 26 equals negative 24. Then since negative x, we don't have a negative x in our final answer, we're going to divide it by negative 1, both sides. So negative x divided by negative 1 equals to x, and negative 14 divided by negative 1 equals positive 14. Let us check. The age of Raul 6 years from now is 20 because the present age of Raul is 14 plus 6 years, so it becomes 20. The age of Marla 6 years from now is 40 because the present age of Marla is 14 plus 20 equals 34, then plus 6 years equals 40. Okay, we have another problem. Number 8. 2 years ago, Larry was 3 times as old as his sister, Carla. In 5 years, he will be only twice his sister's age. Find the present age. If we're going to analyze the problem asking for the present age of the sisters, Carla and Larry. Our solution is start with the representation. We're going to assume that x be the present age of Carla and 3x be the present age of Larry. Okay, and then we have to consider also stated in the problem the past years. The past years stated that 2 years ago. So when we encountered past years, we're going to minus this to the present age of Carla. That's why age of Carla is x minus 2. And age of Larry is 3x minus 2. And there is also another to consider is the future years. When we see future years, 5 years from now, it belongs to future years. So this will be added to the present age of Carla. That's why the age of Carla is x minus 2 plus 5, and we're going to simplify it, becomes x plus 3. Then age of Larry is 3x minus 2 plus 5, so we're going to simplify it, becomes 3x plus 3. Okay, other relationship we have to consider again from the problem is stated that Larry is double the age of Carla. So therefore, in our equation, Larry equals 2 times the sum of x plus 3, which is the age of Carla. And our equation now, based on the other relationship, is already stated. So we can have this now, the real equation. Larry is 2 times the sum of x plus 3, and our real equation now is 3x plus 3 equals 2 times the sum of x plus 3. So, okay, to solve the equation, we have to copy the 3x plus 3 equals, multiply 2 times 6 equals 2x, and 2 times 3 equals 6. And next, we're going to transpose the 2x to the left side of the equation and the constant at the left side to the right side of the equation. And now we have 3x negative 2x equals 6 minus 3, because positive then change to negative. Then 3x minus 2x equals x, and 6 minus 3 equals 3. If we're going to check, present age of Carla is 3 years old, and present age of Larry is 9 years old. It came from 3x, so the value of x is 3. 3 times 3 equals 9.